What's going on, everybody? This is Walter of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful co-host, CW.
Hey,
And and today we have a guest for you. That is, I just lost the whole thing. That is the owner and CEO of KOP Productions. They're currently nominated for an award with the Urban X Awards, and this is Mr. Damian Cooper. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's good, people? What's good? What's good?
So for everybody out there who don't know who you are, please enlighten us. Who is this Cooper character?
I am Damian Cooper, the president, the CEO of ALP Productions. I'm a producer, editor, um, host, productions, manager, part-time performer, slash, just about everything.
I like whenever I hear someone who does part-time performing work, I love how they like throw it out there. Like, yeah, I do this also, but it's not the main thing that I do.
I do pretty much everything.
And you're based out of Atlanta, right?
Right now, yes. I used to based off of DMV. That's Washington, DC, Maryland,
Mhm.
Virginia.
I know what the DMV
mm,
is. I know a little bit. I know a little bit about the DMV. We've had a few DMV people on.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and I know, yeah, and I know a lot of people who like said DMV a lot when I was in college. So yeah, the DMV,
Hmm.
and I was so confused because when they first said that, I thought they were talking about, you know,
Department of Motor
yeah,
Vehicles.
yeah, the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's like,
Yeah, everybody keep on saying that, like, popular motor vehicles. No, it's DC, Maryland, Virginia. Oh, okay. Now everybody got a hang to it, but people don't know. Yes, that's basically DC, Maryland, Virginia.
so, like, how hard is it for to do what you do in one of the cities that's not, in the main circle? Because you say you're in Georgia now,
Yeah,
compared to,
yes, in ATL. It's kind of the main circle, but not like the main circle like Miami, New York, Vegas, and LA.
yeah.
So those part. Um, well, it's not hard. It's not hard for me if we know the right people.
I understand. Well, I just know because you're currently at for a pro amateur company, and I know
Hmm.
for some pro am companies, it's a little more difficult to even people to just navigate all of that unless you travel a lot. And like we said briefly before we got on, you're going to Miami this weekend
Yes, that's
for Exotica. What is this weekend? I don't know.
darker. It's darker. Yes.
Exotica. So so let you travel a lot. So how often do you have to travel for to do that, or do they all come to you? Because I don't. The thing is, I know a little bit about pro amateur companies, and I know a lot of pro amateur performers.
Mhm.
But for me, it's like I don't know exactly how a lot of them work the way that they work. You know?
Um, for me, it's all depends. It's all depends. If I travel, like say, like I'm traveling to Miami, shoot, like if I'm getting like how you say it, if the talent is down there, I shoot with them, or from the mainstream, we call it top model agencies. That's only where I can get them to shoot for KLP, or they come to me
You said top
to
mod.
Atlanta. Yeah, the top we call it, agencies,
Okay.
mainstreams.
Okay, you got to educate me on some of these terms. I know a lot of terms. I've never heard that one before. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like um mainstream agencies, talent, you know,
Okay, I mean, I know.
basically. Yeah, but basically, I get them if they're in town in Miami, or they travel to Atlanta.
Okay, so so far, like, what do you have coming up that these people should look forward to as far as um like content? Like, 'cause I know I've seen your page and I see the type of content that you do. What all should people be look out for, like for as what you're gonna be producing for everybody who's gonna be watching in the future and everything?
Um, well, before we launch relaunching my website back up pretty soon.
Okay.
We'll detail on that soon. And you will see a whole bunch of new content and remastered content as well, some of my old videos.
Remastered. Okay. That's always, as far as someone who edits also, I always find that, very interesting on the way you have to edit certain things,
Yeah,
especially because you can't go back and say, can we do this angle over again? Because it doesn't look right.
you could edit it, but you can't redo it.
Yeah, I know. Because as an editor, it's like, oh my God, like, ah, why didn't blah blah cheat out a little more? Like, please cheat.
Exactly.
so so you're nominated for was this your third nomination for Urban X?
Third nomination.
So okay, so
This one came shocking to me, really.
why
Here's,
so?
here's why. You remember the pre nomination?
Yes.
Well, technically, I did not put my name on one of those categories, so I wouldn't expect me to get nominated.
Okay.
But it came out of the blue that I got nominated. But here's my thing. The people out there, because like you got some people think like, oh, you voted for yourself, you got nominated. No, I had supporters and my fans vote put me on
Mhm.
for the nomination.
I
So
was
I'm glad they did that for me because I didn't have to do it for myself. They had to do it. So, but you got some people who still bitching and complaining about they didn't get nominated and stuff. One thing I want to tell them, like, kick rocks. At the end of the day, like, it's always next year.
this is what I find interesting about people who, like, because you say you didn't have to do anything, and people put you on, and
I'm nominated some other people.
no, what I'm saying is this: is that a lot of people fail to realize, like, they don't do nothing. They don't do any type of say, "Hey, nominate me," and they don't get nominated. They don't
Right.
mean they don't say anything. Then they get mad. They didn't get nominated, saying, "Well, I
Yeah.
did a lot. I did a lot more of this and that. I didn't need to put my name in there." And then you're upset that you're not in there because you did nothing. That's on you.
Like
You
they don't get nominated, then they go back and go so on
yeah,
so playing about it.
and yeah, you can't get mad
Go ahead.
at anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
And then as far as you getting nominated, there's one thing that I noticed, just by looking at the nominations and everything. A lot of people who have been doing like more amateur stuff, like have been nominated a lot more this year than other not amateur, I wouldn't say, but not they do a lot more like pro-am stuff or things like that because I'm
Yeah.
looking at all the nominations and all the names and I'm like, they're like these people like do stuff, yeah, but they're not, the biggest names in the world. And that just
Right.
shows like, you know, you got your group of people who all go for one person or who all like focus on one person in the mainstream. Then you have like this group that like, loves, people who do just content stuff.
Right.
And yeah, and it's like it makes you think like, some of you all, people like a lot of people like because I know you have Alfonso Lays on your things a lot, and he's nominated for something, and it's
Yeah.
like a lot of people who aren't doing like the main thing all the time are
Right.
names that are showing up a lot more recently.
Right.
Yeah, because I was having this, you know Sarah Lace, right?
So yeah, so like, yes,
So, because
yeah,
she was telling me the same thing. This is who I was talking to, and like, she's nominated for best oral and best anal,
yeah.
and
I
she,
see that, yes.
yeah, and she was like just shocked, and she was, and I'm like, it just makes you think like where the world of porn is going to, as far as what's mainstream. You have your mainstream people that everybody sees, then you have your like your independent movies that everybody will go out and purchase frequently, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So it's not like behind a corporate giant, you know.
Right. We kind of you like the programs is like we kind of look like more like independent, like you said, more independent than
Mhm.
mainstream
Yeah,
or
because
corporation.
and the thing is like, I love a lot of program companies because they're not backed by certain people that put in like thousands of dollars or whatever, but hundreds of dollars into, into one production to have a certain look, whatever, and to compatible that. And a lot of program companies are more, I want to say more intimate. Does that make sense? You know what I
Yes.
mean? So you have the more intimate type of settings, with
Mm,
different with
right.
different things. What has like and like for you, what has been the hardest thing being a program company?
Um, mainly be overlooked. That
Mhm.
office being overlooked. You try to get a certain talent, they want you to pay so X amount of money and stuff like that. Um, find a location for the shoots, paying the cameraman, etc. Like for me, even though like I don't really hold the camera, I just pay my cameraman to do the work. I direct what they need to do. Basically, I'm trying to do like sort of like Brain Bros and Reality Kings and Brazzers do
I
because
understand.
they pay shooters to shoot their stuff because you got people you know power up higher than them behind the scenes. You don't see them. You see the cameraman, you don't see them. They
I mean,
basically
unless
shoot.
someone does a behind the scenes and they're eating a donut, but but yeah, that's what you mean. Like I know I can tell you this, like CW is the most underpaid cameraman that I've used because I always like when I had my injury really bad, like I was having him record when I was telling everybody else what to do. Like, yeah, can you record this? And then
But
instead of
but you
paying him,
but you got some producers is cameraman, but they're not a very good cameraman. Put it that way.
yeah.
Trying to produce and do work on the camera at the same time. That's not going to work for a long period of time.
The hardest thing I've seen when I'm just recording people is like because I can see like I know what I'm visualizing like when I'm like holding the camera, whatever, just trying to say, okay, let's do this angle. And
Mm-hmm.
the hardest thing is like you're looking at this one, and if you're like, do you operate with one or two cameras when you record? Or
Um,
three?
I think my cameraman they bring about maybe two or three, just in case.
No, I mean, like, how many do they like hold at once when
One,
recording? One.
they use
So,
one each one to do use one. You got third camera in the background somewhere
so
with the angle.
the hardest thing I've seen sometimes, especially when recording, whatever, is that a lot of people only use that one freaking camera. And
Yeah,
like you're looking at this angle, I'm looking dead on. So let's say you have a shot where a girl is, in doggy style, whatever, and you're going from this angle. So you're getting the dude doing this to her, or whatever. But then also you're thinking in your brain, like, I have to get this shot. I only got one freaking camera. And
right,
you can't go to the other side of her and like get this side too because it's one camera person. So you're like,
right.
ah. and then you can't go back and say, okay, we got to do that one over again because
Right.
even though like most of the males in this industry can hold it for a long time. Sometimes you can only go for so long before it's like
Some guys just can't hold it, or don't have wood. They can't keep it up, so they have to call somebody else to do the work.
I didn't like until I got into the industry and started doing stuff like around it. I didn't realize how many times people fail. And like sometimes it's an accident, some girls pussy's really good, they really tight. It's like they can't help it. But other times it's like you constantly are, losing it, whatever, and it's like even sometimes pills don't help. So
No.
yeah, so yeah, you can only go for so long. So you can't get all the angles and whatever that you want. Then you're on a time limit sometimes with some of these performers. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I noticed as far as difficulty in getting exactly what you want. Because I know in some of the stuff you probably shot, you're like, God dang, I wish he was like two steps to his right in recording this.
Yeah. But like some cases we should try to use like three cameras at the same time.
But
Just
with that, you got to make sure that like
where the
because
camera.
because you don't want to have someone walk in whatever and they're in the dango camera for too long. It's like move, mother. You want to like you're yelling at them like from watching the footage. And you're like, oh my god, you are in the camera.
Camera. Yeah.
I ain't paying you to be talent.
Yeah. That's kind of like happened to me before. I paid a cameraman to do the job. He kind of fucked it up pretty much.
And like I understand,
Drunk
like
though.
you said
That-
what?
Oh, he was drunk. That's the only fuck I think he did. That was worse. He was drunk and
Well,
talking at the same time while they were fucking on camera. Yes, he was drunk and talking and saying, "Oh Lord, I can't use this. I can't use this video."
you just well you could do it 1980 style if it's just one if you just use his camera stuff and
You
just
couldn't.
have
It was all blurry and it was up
oh
close and
oh
yeah,
well that well never mind that because
but
those 1980 when it was just like
yeah.
the the sex music and that's it. Yeah, like everybody knew what you was watching. They heard that, but yeah, and it sucks too because you lost all your money on that because you had to pay the talent or whoever was having
Then
sex.
I turn around and can't pay the cameraman to. That was worse.
And yeah, see, and that's one thing I noticed that's very difficult in recording. And since you're doing a big production, whatever, with certain stars, it's kind of like that's not cheap. You're not paying some neighborhood girl like this and that. Some of these girls cost like 1,400-1,500 per shoot, and that's just a girl. You still got to pay the male, and depending on who their name is, some might give you a little cheap cost and say, "Yeah, pay me like 800-900." No, some of them say, "Oh, I want my rate, which is 13."
That's what I have to deal with tomorrow too. When I'm going down Miami, I have to deal with that again. I pay book the location. Now the girl had to come. I had to pay her and everybody else. Do you know that like they ain't freaking cheap.
I always see like location is hard too. Because like especially if you want to do it so it looks right, and then you get a hotel. This is what I ran into one time. Like you get a hotel and the girl or somebody is too loud in their mannerisms. You get a random knock on the door. Y'all are being too loud. when someone reported you.
That happened. That has also happened to me once because the girl was too loud.
Yeah, we were, and at the time we were just taking pictures.
But I was performing at that time before I even had my own production company.
Okay,
I
so
was
how long have
out and had a telephone call like, "Y'all too loud. I gotta wake up at like 5 in the morning."
you're in a hotel?
Or I was like, "Oh damn!"
So, question: how long have you actually ran? Like, how long have you had KOP?
Since 2010.
Uh, you was making it seem like you just got it like 7 years ago. Yeah, I've been running KOP for like 5, 6 years. You know, it's a little thing. I
It's been
started before the pandemic. You know, and
10,
doing my thing.
2010, like
It's
13
13. It's 13 years.
years.
Yeah, that's so your whole thing is known. So is that like you the way you're making it sound? Because I wasn't too familiar with your company until a few years ago, like
Pandemic.
right before the pandemic. And so that's
Yeah,
when
I
I
was
started.
at the AVN.
You said what?
I was at the AVN before the pandemic. The last time they had that Hard Rock Cafe. Oh,
I have never been to an AVN.
are you serious?
Really?
No, AVN.
What's so funny, CW? I'm just
Damn.
I
It's
never
just
like
funny because everybody asks you that, and it is weird that you've never been to an AVN.
because then is this
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
because
It's weird for me too. I thought you've been at the AVN before. I've been.
no. Like when I was just at XBiz Miami, that was my first XBiz Miami.
Oh, okay.
I don't travel. I don't travel unless I'm getting paid to travel.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And like I was in Miami for something completely different. And since I was there, I said, well, let me go ahead and get some tickets. And I'll show up to the to XBiz Miami. And like I intended to go to the last day events, but then somebody hit me up and was like, Raw, like they stopped me at the pool party. And it was like, Raw, can you record us having sex tomorrow? I'm like, ugh, what time? 2. I'm like,
Oh, don't sound
okay.
so pressed.
Oh.
No, I did really want to go to 2 of the things on the last day.
Oh, the war show.
Yeah, no. It was the like the panels.
Oh, those panels. Yeah, I went to one of the panels though. So,
I didn't go to any panels because
oh,
I knew I couldn't go the first 2 days, but I did go to the pool party and I did go to the white party.
I was at the white party. I didn't go to the pool party.
See, the pool party got a little, it was a little much. The like
Too,
the water no, the water didn't look sanitary at some point. It's like,
it didn't look sanitary the second day. I heard
it was the second day. It was the second day. That's the
it looked like someone was masturbating at the pool.
they were literally like in the pool, like just naked.
Yeah, a dude,
They
well, with
they
all
were
the girls,
in
like the guy.
they were in there naked. They were having sex in the pool.
Yeah,
Um
I heard that
and
somebody was masturbating.
yeah, and it's like,
I was like, oh,
you can see these people, and you can assume like, hey, yeah, like they're tested. You would hope so, whatever. And if not, they're just putting all their juices in the water like that. I mean,
body. I mean, they body fluid in the water. I'm like, mm-mm.
yeah, and it's like it's different if like they're like you're just swimming in a pool or whatever in a bikini and stuff, and they're not tested, whatever it does. It's the juices aren't coming out like that. They're like literally in there, and then drip, drip, drop, drop, nipples, cum, and all that crap like that. And you just wanted me to go in the water and just swim. I don't want to. I don't want to swim in semen. I'm sorry. I'm good.
I'm the same way too, man. Like, nah, I'm good. Like,
I can't swim anyway anymore. But still, I wouldn't want to just. I don't want to. I don't want to sit in a tub of semen.
I can't put my feet in there because too much body fluid in there. No. Ugh,
So
ugh.
yeah, and then I didn't go to the panel as the last day because I was recording two girls. It was a girl thing. So I just went there and did that instead of going to the last day. That's why I only went to the events. But no, I've never been to AVN because we were nominated this year and I didn't go because it's like I'm not recording anybody. But I will go to all the stuff in LA. So I will be seeing you at the Urban X Awards. Good luck, by the way. You're up
Well,
against some stiff competition.
yeah, I know I'm a very stiff competition. Definitely, indeed.
You got this though. Just own it. Just say, I am going to win my Urban X Award this year. I'm gonna beat out all the other people up for Pro Am because I don't even know who they are right now. Yeah, just own it. Just I'm
Yeah,
gonna kick. Just I'm gonna kick they behind easily.
yeah. I feel confident already. I feel confident. I just go down there tomorrow, like, hey, people, vote for me. Vote, everybody, vote. You got the 21st to vote.
Yeah, like I didn't realize it was so close to either. Like I went on yesterday because I was voting for people again yesterday, and I'm like, oh shoot, this is literally about to end.
Yeah, I think next week,
Yeah,
next
it's
Friday,
like it's 21st, so
yeah,
that's
next Friday.
next Friday, and
Tomorrow's
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, because the work show is just in August 17th, 18th. Are you going to all 3 days?
It's on August 20th. The award show is August 20th.
Yes, August 18th, 19th, and 20th is a 3 day event.
Hmm.
So are you going to all 3 days, or are you just going to go to the workshop?
I'm not sure. Like, I'm probably planning on not filming anything. I'm just trying to maybe go to the events. I just still, as a matter of fact, I'm still waiting for my tickets though. I sent all my mailing address and stuff, so
They haven't
I'm just
mailed it
waiting.
off yet.
Huh?
They haven't mailed them out yet because they have to send me and CWR stuff, and they're in
Mm-hmm.
LA. They haven't. I'm guessing they're waiting until they get everybody's, or waiting at least until the nominations are over, and
Right.
then sending out all the tickets and stuff like that. Because they haven't sent me and CW's ticket out yet.
Oh,
But I do know for the 18th and 19th event, I think it's all you can drink, but you have to buy a ticket. You have to actually buy your drinking ticket, so you get into the event for free. But like if you want to drink alcohol, I think it's all you can drink alcohol or whatever. You got to pay $20 or something
okay.
like that.
I think for the festival is on the 18th, right?
Yeah,
Oh, lingerie party on the
the
19th.
lingerie's the 19th, and
Also on the 20th.
if like I don't know if you were at the lingerie party in 2019, the last time they really had a
I don't think. No, I didn't go. I think I was nominated that year. I didn't.
man. What some of the females had on that year. I'm like, man, especially the people who are brand new. So I met a lot of brand new girls that day, and wow, they, yeah, not to be creepy or anything, but they were on point. And it's a bigger venue than it was in 2019, like because it was at some place in North Hollywood, like in 2019, and the place is like a big right here is like a big mansion house. So a lot of people are gonna be having sex. That's why I figure.
Oh,
So in your journey, what is your biggest plans to do as far as going forward in the future and stuff like that?
just basically shooting big names.
Is there any names that you haven't shot with that you really want to get on like that? Who is
Wow.
who is your right now target? Who is your target person?
Right now,
You can say name a few, like because as being a program, it's a little bit harder to procure some
uh,
people, but
I know, but I'll be forgetting names so fast. It's not even funny. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, I still want to shoot with Crystal Davis.
She just followed me on Twitter.
I know she followed me too, but I want to film her. Who else I want to film? If I could get her. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Let me see. I'm gonna
Well, I
just
mean, I don't think honestly, if you like from what I've heard, as long if you message Crystal, you probably have a really good chance on getting her on.
yeah, but think about it, you want me to mess her on OnlyFans. Now OnlyFans is about to, delete
Yeah,
lot of the dope content because they trying to, do
they're doing it again.
huh?
They're doing that again already.
Yeah, they deleting a lot of pages, for adult content.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, they deleting a lot of stuff. If you're doing porn and whatnot, they trying to delete a lot of stuff.
I have
If you
not heard that. Um,
a lot of girls, like a lot of people ain't paying taxes. Oh,
well, that's because like, well, that's on them. That's just because you're supposed to pay your taxes.
yeah,
That's
they ain't paying. Because like you remember during the pandemic, they was getting a lot of money. Everybody was getting money on OnlyFans.
well, I mean, if you don't pay your taxes, that's on you. That's on like they deserve to get their paycheck in now because
Stuff out of the porn thing or the adult
like I
content.
mean it's kind of illegal to not report your income depending
Now,
on how you get it.
now you're seeing all these new girls coming in the business. There was on OnlyFans, but now they coming in the
Yeah,
business now.
I've been a lot of girls that like there's a lot of girls who I've never heard of before, and then I hear they joined the industry. Then I click their page and they have like 3 million followers. I'm like, where did you come from? Like, wait a minute, rewind. Who are you now? And it's
Yeah, again, a lot during the pandemic, they was getting a lot of money from these people with
but
followers.
again,
So
but again, this is why I say, like I said earlier, that a lot of people were, looking at the independent people, and that's where I believe a lot of pro-am people got more visualization because they enjoy like the people that are less known, but they also enjoy like somebody who's majorly known. Like for example, like you've had Missy Stone on your thing, whatever, and
yeah,
like sometimes like people want a Missy Stone, but if they're subscribed to your thing, whatever, they would want somebody who's not known. Like I'm just gonna make up a name, like Laura Wilson, whoever the heck that is. Let's say
yeah.
that's a poor performer, and
And some
people love her. So it's like you like pro am companies give you the best of
best of both
both
worlds.
worlds at times. And that's why I feel that a lot of y'all like y'all still might be pro amateur whatever, you're not in the limelight like y'all should be, but y'all
Mm-hmm.
still are producing the content that gives fans an opportunity to see various things.
Right, right. But like you were saying, like a lot of people, you know, I'm just about to say like a lot of people can't get like Mr. Stone or Sarah J or
Yeah,
any type of big name stars, especially on Pro Am,
yeah.
because you got to be like going like you say travel a lot you know or
Um,
you were paying them top dollars for them to shoot them.
honestly, like, and I don't know if this is true or not. In my opinion, it's probably cheaper if you since you're like, and it's just because you're in Atlanta that I say this.
Like
Because like I don't know a lot of performers that are in Georgia because I know a lot of them
that
are in the main four hubs.
girls in Atlanta locally, but like
Well,
no, not to be an offensive or anything like that, but
you say what?
I said I'm not trying to be defensive or anything, but I was like you don't have a whole lot of performers in Atlanta, period. As far as the female concerned, Cause they do mostly like OnlyFans or
Yeah, and that's why I said like they're not in the main hub, like the New York,
Miami,
Nevada,
Miami and
Miami, and LA. So they're
LA.
not in the main four hubs. Because I remember someone was telling me that they started doing the industry stuff, and they were in Texas, and I'm like, that just means you have to travel to the four hubs a lot, and you being pro am, like when you travel, you are able to hopefully like get a good location for like 3-4 days and shoot a lot at one time, and then edit, and hopefully you get all your get back right away, because it's kind of hard to get all that get back right away, and you don't want the same background in every freaking what I'm looking for here, in every
So
freaking shoot that you do, unless you really break it up, and
right,
that makes it more difficult for program people, depending on like how you do your productions.
right. But like if I'm shooting, like I said, I'm shooting in Atlanta, I pick out different locations. I just don't pick up the same locations. Or
If you're home and if you're in Atlanta, it's a lot easier. I mean, like because you just said you're going to Miami, you're gonna shoot Miami.
but
So
yeah, but different locations though in Miami though. That's the thing. I don't pick this one, like you say, pick one spot.
yeah, I'm saying, but that adds up too. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I For me that just seems hard. But you've been doing it for 13 years. Wow,
Um, oh, my production company is 13 years. Actually, I started performing in 2006,
Shit.
oh, okay. Yeah, you started performing before I even got in
pretty
around
much.
this around this crazy industry.
You see a lot of stuff happen.
So
A lot goes
so when you
on.
started, you said you started in DMV when you started, or were you
The DMV I started, yeah.
okay? So how'd you end up getting to, because it was a lot harder back in '06. So how'd you end up getting into the broader scope being in DMV?
I got in the industry really by accident.
Was like you were walking down the street, tripped,
No, I,
you
I,
fell into some pussy, and somebody was having a camera up.
I was in college. I was yeah, I was in college, and I was like searching. I was just fooling around on the computer at
We're about the
school,
same age then. You can just say what you said.
and I was trying to see if I could get in this business. So I saw that, and I'm like, okay, so basically I had to travel down Virginia Beach, do the shoot.
Okay.
So when I did the scene, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Now you just okay. So who was your first like your first mainstream people that you worked with, like as far as not working and like a pure amateur point of view?
Mainstream. See, I haven't really done any mainstream.
No, I mean like for example, so you look at like me, a lot of people, and they're strictly amateur. Like they don't do anything but amateur work. Uh,
Oh, we talking about on the website. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Um, I think with Back Shot Productions up there in
Okay.
New York and New Jersey tri-state area. That was actually my first one. That was back in 2007.
Big thing. What is your viewpoint on production style? Because you like, of course, like everything you said, it's on East Coast,
Yeah,
and it's a big difference as in visual that East Coast and West Coast do things. What do you think is the biggest thing that your coast does that the West Coast doesn't do? I know you've heard this like for over the years. It's like it's always a battle between East Coast and West Coast.
It's always
Like
about it's like
Tupac and Biggie.
it's
So
like it's a lot of like shady stuff on the East Coast, on the West Coast. But I heard West Coast is more shady than East Coast. But the thing about it, like you got these mainstream company on the West Coast do help each other out, like do business
mhm,
together. Though sometimes they don't like each other, they still do business together versus the East Coast.
yeah,
Like mainly like black producers, they always among like fighting each other, you know, not physical fighting, but like
yeah,
bro,
I know what you mean.
work for this
I've
guy or don't work for him. That. I'm like, oh God, really?
yeah,
I I
I've
I've
seen
dealt
some
with
of
that
that. And
since I
they do it publicly too. And it's kind of like you got a little beef with this person. And
work for KOP Productions. I did that a lot. Like, what was so bad about me? Y'all don't like, oh, come work with me. Like, y'all, that's the only thing. Like, y'all only making it hard for yourself. Y'all saying that, okay,
yeah,
y'all. No, they
especially
don't.
if especially if someone got a good rapport with you, it makes it like a lot more difficult for them to say, I don't want to pick sides. And now they kind of have to because of that. There's a lot of black on black hate, you know.
Right. But like my last shoot with Jackson Cruz, I don't know y'all know who she is. She was at XBiz with her
Okay.
husband, JR Cruz, aka Mr. Sexy Buns. But we
I mean, I hate the fact that like because I didn't go to any of the things,
event.
whatever. I've
Hmm.
only met people at these like the party, the award show, and then the table I was sitting at for the X Biz. So I didn't really meet a lot of people new.
But
So
she's with Carl Marlin. That's that's I hired her to shoot for my company back
okay,
at May back XBiz.
okay.
I got her from Carl Marlin. So
You say Cox?
Carl Marlin, yeah. Carl,
Okay.
yeah. But Connor and Charlie.
No, no, I just didn't. I didn't hear your what you had said at first. I thought
Oh,
just because there's a lot of companies out here that aren't that they're in an agency, but
yeah,
they're not widely as known as a lot of the other ones.
yeah,
So I know who Cox is.
yes, yeah.
So so what's what's next? Like after you hit Urban X, let's say you win, how are you going to celebrate if you win?
Come back to ATL. Tell everybody on my side of town, the east side. Hey, let's throw a party. Like y'all gonna promote it or y'all pay the table or something. I won, man. I won the reward. Hey, look, represent ATL. Like
I feel that. I feel that. So I like honestly, I hope you win. I know a lot of people are up for all these awards. I know so many people. But you're a good dude. I hope you win the award and you can just take it back and just everybody who ever hated on you, you can say, look, I got this. What did y'all get? I went
now,
home empty.
if I do win, I might go take my speech and I'm going to do like you ever watch Soul Man?
Yes.
You remember when Bernie Mac told Samuel Jackson told you can't sing, huh? A motherfucker skip. That bitch skip a motherfucking nuts. I bet you're gonna say that, but I'm gonna say you and the critics and the rest of the haters out there, cause y'all can rest in shit. Motherfucker, motherfucker cooking bitches.
Haven't seen Soul Man in so long. Wow. But we have reached our
I'm gonna say
time because we started late. We have reached our time though. So where can everybody find you and support you and get your content, get everything, what scenes should they look for the most and enjoy to get a good aspect of everything that you do, or what's up?
like I said, right now we working on our website. So it should be up and running soon. We got to do a little detail on it,
I know,
but
because I know you have stuff up now because it's on one of my
yeah,
tabs over here.
you could go X videos
Okay.
and find Kel Productions, or you can find Damon Cooper on there. My
What do you
main
what do you feel is the best thing for a fan of one of the people who's listening right now to get an idea of your content and to say, oh, this is the purest representation of our program work.
me the best content.
Your favorite scene that you've shot that's on there that will give a fan like the purest idea of what all you do. Like, do you have like a compilation or do you have like
Sorry about that. Hello, can you hear me?
yes?
Okay. Damn, it's so. What
You
is
can name
my?
a few. You can name a few.
Okay. They could look at Go Go Fuck Me. Well, Alfonso Lays. That's one of my favorites. Only reason why I say that because I'm like feel like this. I actually brought back Go Go Fuck Me back from retirement. 'Cause I think she was IENs for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of brought her back into business.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't, because I brought her down from what she was at to down Atlanta. Me
Okay.
her
Yeah,
and
I've seen a lot of her
Racine.
previews.
Next thing you know, like I hear a lot of people talking about why you ain't tell me that guy coming down here, blah blah. I'm like, oh Lord, really? I told him with a secret. I couldn't tell y'all what
What
Gogo
goes
gonna be
on?
in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. But you got to keep, especially if someone's coming back, and if they're coming back on your stuff, you can't like tell others because they'll have the upper hand because like
yeah,
you still have to shoot. I mean, you still have to edit it, and then schedule time to put it out. And if they beat you to the exclusive, they beat you to the exclusive, and it's no longer like, hey, she's back. It's like here's the
right,
scene.
yeah. Because that's why I had to keep on wraps so like so long because like I had to keep on the wraps until she come down after she finished the suit or everything in Atlanta because I couldn't tell anybody that she coming
But she's
down
coming back, yeah.
and filming. Like, oh,
Understandable.
why you tell me blah blah like it was some dudes in Atlanta was telling me this. Why you ain't telling me that I could have shot this scene? I could do this. Like,
They just want like, well, that's just how ladies want to have sex with her.
first of all, y'all wasn't tested, so I couldn't bring y'all to the shoot. Then if I asked y'all to test it, y'all would still would laugh about it. Like no. So that was all. So that's why I brought Alfonso Lays because he was tested. Y'all wouldn't test.
Well, LaFranco's always tested though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that.
No, I'm just saying like people don't realize that it's like I know it's costly sometimes, but it pays to be, ready.
Yeah, my brother ex-wife used to told me all the time, like, you gotta pay to play.
Yeah, so
But like a lot of guys don't understand that. They're like, oh, why I gotta pay for talent test? Like, cause
you gotta be tested. You can't. The thing is, it's
you
like
tested.
people realize they say, "Oh, why haven't I had sex with?" Yeah, but you never know. You could be all holy of a holiness, people, whatever, and then you have one bad shoot, and then you got something, or you have one bad sex at home, and you got something you got to clear up for 14 days, whatever. And so
Right.
people don't realize. And I know it like I don't know if it costs more in Atlanta or whatever because it's different facilities or okay facilities.
It depends though, really. If you like you say you give in Vegas or LA or Miami, it's like I think it's for free for the shipping. I think the shipping.
Oh, the shipping. Okay, I was confused for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
the shipping's like for free, but the talent test is still the same. But the shipping is like I think it's for free. I think.
Okay. I've never gotten tested in anywhere other than LA personally. So.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your actual links right now? So they can follow you.
I mean social media.
Yes.
Right now go IG Damian Cooper, KOP on Instagram. Twitter, is NMP triple X. You go there. And that's pretty much it right now.
Okay. Really quick, if y'all want to follow us, we are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Facebook, and on Twitter. Thanks for coming on. I hate that we started a little bit late, but we really appreciate your time. We're glad you can come on, and we wish you the best coming up. We really
No
hope
doubt.
that you win. Come out here and represent. Take it back to my I was finna say Miami. Take it
Yeah,
back to Atlanta,
yeah,
and just like dang near put it in your dashboard like I did that.
yeah, like yeah, yeah. You're right. If I do win, like yeah, like I'm representing the A. Yeah, here you go.
And
Yeah,
I'll see you next. I'll see you next month. Either at the festival or the lingerie party. I'll be walking around there somewhere. So,
yeah.
all right.
I'm just trying to be on the top six. That's about it. That's all I can say. I'm just
I
trying to be on the
mean,
top six on the screen.
like, well, no, you're not gonna be in top six. You're gonna win.
Are y'all gonna win? Yeah, I'm gonna win. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Win.
no, we don't talk about we're
The
talking
win
about
makes tons of connections.
we're talking about the number one. We're not talking about top six. We're talking about number one.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
one.
So yeah, you're gonna be in
Nope.
that top. You're gonna be in that top one. You
Number
know,
one.
yeah.
No
Own that. Say like I'm not even trying to be. I'm trying to be in the top one.
top one. No one
Top
stunner.
one. The top one. Yeah. Say it like that. I'm gonna be in that top one.
Top one. Stunner. No one stunner.
Exactly. So everybody, we'll see you all next week. And yeah.